Hello Sewmates, it is an absolute pleasure to have you once again on my channel. If this is your first time checking out this channel, please consider subscribing because on this channel I'll teach you how to do simple DIY fashion right there in the comfort of your homes, and you do not want to miss out on any of it. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve an exaggerated organza puff sleeve. So this is not the normal puff sleeve that you will usually do, but this consumes more fabric and it's absolutely lovely. So for this project you will need your basic bodice, your basic sleeve pattern. And what I went ahead and did before time is that, you know, when you make your sleeve pattern, you make the sleeve opening to the measurement of your arm. But I went ahead and instead of making it to the measurement of my arm, I made it to the sleeve opening, the measurement of the bicep line. So for instance, my bicep line is 8.5 inches, which is half of my armhole measurement. I put the same 8.5 inches on the bottom part. You can extend yours, it depends on what you really want and how much puff you need. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your pattern, and this is folded in two. This is the front of it and this is the back of the pattern. So what you're going to do is that you're going to make some slashes. You're going to make some slashes. So I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to create, so this is folded in two. Don't worry, I'm going to do the same thing so it is symmetrical, and I'm going to create some slashes. So this is one, this is two, this is three, and this is four. So I'm gonna name this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, similarly you're gonna do the same thing on this other side. You're going to slash them so that they're even. So this is gonna be 1A, this is gonna be 2B, and here I'm going to have my final one. So if I open it out, this is what you're going to have. So I'm gonna call this 1A, and this is gonna be 2A, this is 3A, and 4A. All right, so what you're going to do is that you're going to just slash these open. So you know this is the middle because it has the crease. So I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna slash all of these open. Okay, so this is the organza I'm gonna use for this project, and this is the fabric that I'm gonna use for the lower part. So I'm gonna put these aside. And what you're going to do is that you're going to take fresh pattern paper. Let me put these, I've already labeled them so I know exactly where they're supposed to go. Okay, and what I want you to do is you're going to in the middle of this paper, you're going to make a straight line. So I creased it just to make it easier for me. Okay, I'm gonna make a straight line. This is just a guideline. And then at the bottom, because I want it to be as even as possible, I'm going to make a T. Okay, make a T. Okay, and what I want you to do is that you're going to arrange your strips of paper. So we know that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then you're gonna have 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4B. Okay, and what you're going to do, you're going to arrange these. It doesn't matter, it really up to you how much puff you're looking for. So I'm just going to give it about 2 inches apart from each other. So from the center point, I'm going to go over 2 inches or 2.5 inches. And at that 2.5 inch point, I'm going to put my 1. Okay? So I'm going to tape that down. Then I'm going to measure 2.5 inches. You could do more if you have enough fabric for this. Okay? And I'm going to put my 2. And I'm going to put it up here also. And I'm going to measure again 2.5 inches. I'm going to put my 3. And then finally, I'm going to put my 4. And you're going to do the same thing for the other side, 2.5 inches. From here to there, which is the center of it, it's about 17 inches. So it means then that I'm going to take this up for about maybe 4.5 more inches, because I'll have to redraw my armhole. So you're going to take it like this. You're going to bring it all the way around. I will not take it so far out. Okay. Alright, you're gonna just give it a free hand, because this pattern is very forgiving. It's very, very, very forgiving. So even if you don't have it perfect, it will still come out looking really good, because you're just going to gather anyway. This is really a full pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna use mine and I'm going to trace it over. Wow, so this is quite exaggerated. So what you're going to do, you're going to cut it off using your 1/2 inch or whatever seam allowance that you left. So I'm gonna cut this out. So now you're going to take your organza. As I said, this is what I'm going to use. And you're going to put it on your fabric like this. And you're going to cut it off. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to have. This, I cut out the organza. So what I'm going to do is that, see, this is what it looks like. You're going to gather here and here up to the armhole measurement, which was 8.5 for me. And here you're going to gather it up to the measurement of your band. So I went ahead and I made this cuff for my thing. All I did was that I folded it and I measured it up to where I want the sleeve to be, which is about 10 inches for me. I added my seam allowance at the bottom and at the top to join it to here. So I'm just gonna cut that off now. Alright guys, so what you need to do is add interfacing on this. So because I'm just demonstrating, I won't go ahead and add interfacing. I'll just save my interfacing for another time. But add interfacing to this part, okay? So what you're going to do, I'm going to get my sewing machine and I'm going to show you how to gather it up. Okay, so now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to notch the center of this pattern, so you know where it is. And what you're going to do is that you're going to run 2 basting stitches around the armhole area and around the sleeve opening area so that you could gather it up. We're gonna gather it up to the armhole measurement. Alright, Sewmates, so now that I've gathered it up, I'm going to attach the arm to the cuff. So that's what I'm gonna do now. What I'm doing now, I'm closing up the sides. Sewmates, so this is the result of the puff sleeve that we've made. See how beautiful this is? So if you find this video helpful, do not forget to give me a giant thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Until we meet again, I will see you in my next one. Bye!